Welcome back to some more War on the Sea Pacific Theater mod. We're on part 215. Yeah. We're looking at the one of the groups of ships from Taffy 3. You see we have 3 Bogue carriers here, which these aren't Bogues, they're actually Casablancas, which was what the type of carrier was in Taffy 3. Now, as you see, we only have 4 ships here. That's because we're waiting for the other ships to join. But we're not at that mark yet. We have to wait, I think, a month or 2. Because those ships don't come available in the game until December. So that's why these guys are all sitting alone. So let's get out and let's get back into the game and see what we can find for our day here. And again, these names of these ships here, these are the actual names of the ships that were in those fleets. So understand, these are all historically correct. And over here in 3A, so I have to make 2 fleets because there's 12 ships in Taffy 3, but we can only use 10. So I had to break them up somehow. So that's what I've been doing. St. Lo, Gambler Bay, Johnston, and Hull. Yeah. To be determined at a later date. Let's move this guy up. So what is missing? You know, we've talked about this a little bit, and I kind of wanted to. Yeah. Well, what's the ships that are missing? We go up here and we go to Midway and we go New Sea. We got to refresh our memory on what is missing. And what it is destroyer escorts. And what we're missing is the John C. Butler, December 43. So we're in October. So we got a couple months. November and December to get there. So by this, a month and a half. And then we'll flush out the actual names of the ships in question. By this pull-down menu, I know the names. I've written them down on a piece of paper, and we will finally get these guys in place. But it's going to take a little bit. We have to do what we can to expedite that. Let's go right over here and see what we have going on. What's up, Midway? What are you doing? Okay, Midway is just going back and forth. Let's load you up. And if you're going to Wake Island, you have to excuse me. I'm having a little coffee issues today. Kind of wanted to even that out, but let's do another quick check here. Yeah, unload all cargo. Wait until we get there, but let's load you up with whatever we can. So as we do normally, engineering, actually I'm not going to do engineering on you this time. We're going to do supplies, fuel, and then we're going to do supplies. Why not? Let's just empty it out. And then you're going to come down here. The rest of these guys, we need to... Manila Bay, you're good. And we were going to send you somewhere. I think we're invading... Yeah. So these 2 ships are over here before they launch again. I think we need to land. Let's invade over here. Hopefully it goes good for us. Like the balance, that's what we want to keep an eye on. Ooh, that broke pretty hard. Well, let's see what that does for our Haiphong invasion. Halfway. So what we're going to send is, we're going to send you back to Puerto Princesa. Yeah. And your sister ship as well. What am I doing? What am I doing? Sometimes the lines don't want to work. So we mainly need supplies over here. Hopefully these guys will go together. You are... Let's get you in there. I don't know why you're sitting out. Well, we have engagements over here. So we only have one carriers group up. Wow. How about that for a mistake? So, because I did not have this Cabot's aircraft up, the only aircraft in range are these over here. So what do we do about that? Well, what we do is we get into the proper formation, which is 3 column. I can tell that because we have these 3 ships out front. Now this is a very slow group, slow maneuvering. We do have the San Diego, the Oakland, and this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, this group, I need to break. I'd like to say speed up. And then we have to break off everybody and have them do their thing, which means head towards these guys. Alright, see if this can happen. Need these guys to pick up their speed. So what do we got coming in at us? Dive bombers. This is not good. This is not good at all. How fast can you go? So it looks like we're going to lose some ships here. I'd like to not lose the carrier, but I don't know if there's going to be an issue there. So if we look, these guys are coming for this C3. Yeah, this is bad, but there's not much I can do about it. They appear to be kamikaze. No, dive bombers. So one hit from one of those bombs and she'd be done. Hellcats are coming in to try and take care of these guys. They can catch them, so let's break off some of these guys to go and deal with these guys. Again, we don't want our ships to crash or collide with a bomb. Again, they drop 800 kilogram bombs. I think it's like a 1,600 or maybe 1,000 pound bomb of explosive armor piercing. So we get hit by one of those, the ship goes down. It's just no doubt. Just one is all it takes. So these guys are coming in. I want you to brake and hard turn. I want you to brake and hard turn. San Diego, I think we can rest assured that you'll be fine. So we're going to have you go this way instead. But maybe you can get their guns on fire here. Start shooting. A lot of these ships are too slow to do anything. So we kind of have to be careful. This guy might get hit if the fighters can't take care of him. So that's all three down. And no torpedoes in the water. So we dodged a bullet. I think it was this guy. Let's make sure we have no damage anywhere. Oh yeah, there's this guy. So you seem to be repairing yourself fine. Let's put everybody back in their formation. Have everybody just slow down. We're gonna do 8 knot form up. And just get everybody to slow the roll. Now, do these guys have sonar? They do. So turn it on because we're gonna be in a slow mode. If there's a submarine lurking around, kind of want to be able to find them. So these guys, are we shooting him down? Yeah, so they're not going to be able to come back for us, which is good. But what did we learn? You got to have your carriers covered. So Cabot, you need to launch up some aircraft and stay over your group. Which one are you? You're Manila Group 3. And this one, you should be over Manila Group 2. And because you're smart, you're going to be over Manila Group, which is the number 1. Because we weren't able to eliminate everything on that airfield. Okay. So you're going to go in and you're going to drop off troops, more troops, major imbalance. Yeah. Yeah. You need to put up cap, my friend. SCS Screen Battle Group. Come on, where are you? I went past it, I'm sure. There you are. Yeah, once you get to the once you get to the aircraft in that scroll down menu, you know you've gone too far. It does go ships and then it goes aircraft, so you have to be aware of that. Does anybody else need to have their cap up? You're doing a scouty scout action, and so are you. It's okay, I guess. I might need to rethink that. Alright, so back over here, midway, you're coming in. Wake, you are unloading. And you're going here. So, Invasion Group 2, you have Casablanca. And you have troops, supplies, engineering, fuel, troops, supplies. And you need to do something about what you're going to bring. We may not be able to. Of course you're not. Why not? I did that because I want them to be close together, those two invasion group ships, right, like that. So when I send them, hopefully they'll be together as well. Let's take a look here. Yeah, you're good. It's 3. We need to see if we can put some troops on or supplies. So supplies not going to be a thing. I think we want to take the troops where we go to get supplies. And we're going to leave these guys as is. So, with that being said, we're coming down to Wake. Wake is the place where we're going to get all the troops and supplies we need. And because of this imbalance, 2,000, I think we should be able to handle that here. So, let's get these guys over to Wake. So, how do we do this to make it smart? Here and here. I don't like that little gap in the thing there. So let's go again. Group 3, of course, something like that and like that. Hopefully that will do what we need. You're coming in to grab for New Guinea. I kind of need you to start having a carrier on this group, I think, and maybe some more. Because this is a supply group, it doesn't matter if these two guys are slow. This guy's fast, but these guys are all like 17 knots or 16 knots. So if I wanted to add something in here, I could, but I don't know if I want to do that. I want to keep these guys going in this format. And I think I want to have this guy not be at 3 but 6. So let's swap you. Yeah, 2 and 3 would be the outside guys, and you'll be the lead. Hopefully that'll be good. Not an issue. Let's move along. Kingfisher, over here, being harassed by fighters. Turn that canter over. We see any ships? We see no ships. Retreat. And we're going to RTB you. Because that's what we do. It's also a good time to say we need to have our cap up, Franklin up. Let's see where our box is. This is our box. I'm gonna have Lex put up hers as well. We're only gonna put up 16 of these guys, and we're gonna keep them in the box on a perpetual pattern. Of course, that's too far, but if it's too far and you know it, fix it. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. Close enough. So why did we do that? We did that because these cap of 24 over the group, they're gonna only do this for the day. This group, because I put them on a course myself, will continue until I tell them to stop. I wish I could send out some aircraft from here. I wish. Again, it's frustrating, guys. It really is. But that's the thing. Sarah, I want you to do the same. So we're going to send Sarah's in this circle here. I am going to send 16 of you boys. Groups of 4, so that's 4 groups of 4 that will be in that flight. And you guys are going to stay in the... I forgot where it was already. You're going to stay in this circle pattern. And how do we ensure that that's done right? Well, we can do it a couple tricky ways. We can go like this. Is this necessary? No. Is this kind of, you know, enjoying the game? Sure. You know, you play this game however you seem to like, and you kind of just got to go with it. And if that's what you like to do, that's what you do. And I'm just going to connect the dots here. We only got 408, so we got to look at our, keep an eye on our thing. Something like that, right? Let's see how that works out for us. It may leave us totally vulnerable because our aircraft are not over the ship, but we're gonna fix that in a second. Wow, look at what we did, because he's going this way. But I'm okay with that. We can solve this. We're gonna put you guys up right over the group, and Sarah Lex. So these guys are going to keep doing this circle, which is fine. And they may be in the area or find something that gets missed as they continue this run. Ooh, what do we got over here? So we have these fighters coming in. We have 16 fighters in this group. Let's see if we can handle it. Maybe we can't. Maybe we can. Who knows? So Little Rock, you're in battle group. You're not in 3 column or battle line. We want to extend you out, and these guys are coming this way, so we're going to have a turn involved in this. So we want you to turn this way. You always I turn with the lead because everybody else in the group follows the lead ship, number 1 being lead. So hopefully this will work out for us. I am concerned that this guy can only go a certain speed. Let's see how this works out for us. Again, and these are bombers with 2 800-kilogram bombs on them, which is bad. So we want to check the aircraft to see if they're going after, see who they're attacking. So we got, look over here, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, oh no, 4, 3, okay, that's interesting, 4, 6, 6, 5, 7, 7, 8, 8. Okay, so we got all the way to here. I think they're all covered. Let's pick one. We're going to be number 10 and see if we can manage shooting these guys down. Yeah, let's give it a shot. So, as you see, this guy's going faster than this guy. So let's take a quick look. Number 9 is going 320. And number 10 is going 297. The aircraft are going 230. Maybe we can speed up. Maybe that's not a good answer, but we're going to see what happens with this guy. You 2 guys, you 5 guys, actually, it's kind of important. And another thing with these guys is that they're highly maneuverable, and they'll be able to outmaneuver us. But the goal is to get them to turn. So let's go back to our tenny and see if we can. Come on, boy. There you go. That's what we like to see. Yeah, see that attacker bomber is extremely maneuverable. Alright, so this guy over here is doing whatever the hell he wants. And we have everyone going after number 2. So I kind of want you, and you to go after this guy. And you need to speed up. Where is he? Yeah, he's right above us. So we did get that other fighter and the other one, so good. So well done. We look at our formation. So we extended to 1,000 yards in our battle line formation, and it made everybody kind of go wonky a little bit, but you're extending out and in a turn, so I think we did good. No bombs were dropped, no ships were hit. We didn't lose any aircraft. I'm cool with it. That'll work. So you need to get out of there. Or where are you? Are you going in? You're going in, right? Yeah. Status over here. When you have an imbalance like this, the problem is that you can eat away your supplies really quick. And then when that happens, your troops start dying off quicker. They become weaker, I guess is the right term. See a screen. You guys are coming in here to do a little boom boom, aren't you? We might test the waters, but I do believe we're here to put some smack down. So let's see if we can get in there and do that. Okay, we have our aircraft up, but we have the chance to launch up some others. So we're going to say all of you guys, I'm not going to have you go with anything. I want you all to be up over SCS Screen Battle Group. You know, the more aircraft you have, the better chances of security. So that's why we're doing this. And let's begin. So what we are in battle line again. So we are going to ensure that we stay in our battle line. And I'm going to go directly at them. And hopefully our aircraft can do their job. I'm going to turn these guys on. As so. And these guys are all going after the same aircraft, which is what it is. I kind of want these guys to all, if they're going to do that, speed up. So these guys are going to start attacking. It looks like they're all torpedo bombers. Are they? Let's take a look. Yes, it looks like they are. This should be a pretty easy attack. They're going to do maneuvering as these guys circle because they don't know what direction to attack from. It's kind of silly. So we need to make sure that these guys are attacking proper aircraft. So 8, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 4, 4, 6, 5. What at 8 or 5, 7, 7, 8. Yeah. So we seem to be all over the place of where we need to be. Let's make sure that that happens, and we're going to go. So these smoking aircraft, I would have to manually return and land for them to recover. The way I see it in the game is what should happen is after they've expelled their endurance, or how long they can stay in the air, if they go back to land, if there's damage, those aircraft can't launch again. So if you send up, let's say you send up, you know, what, 18 aircraft off of this guy? Off of this guy. If you send up 18 or 16 aircraft and they get damaged, in other words, smoke, those aircraft for that early flight don't take off until the next flight. So how many of the reoccurring cap flights can you have in a day? I don't know if there's 3 or 4 maybe, or maybe 20, who knows. But periodically you'll have less aircraft than what you expected. And we lost 2 aircraft in that engagement. That's bad. So yeah, that's a thing. All right, retreat. Yeah, so 18 is now 16, I think. Because we lost 2. Alright. We should be able to get out of here, but we have to go in and bombard first, so let's do that. Alright, so here's your spank time. Let's check what the... yeah, this is a big deal. This is a tough base. We're not landing any troops here, but we're going to do what we can to wreck their day. So, what do we got? We have... the Pennsylvania shooting. We have Barham shooting. We have North Carolina, which is the big boy. And we have Malaya. So, 4 ships to bombard. Let's see what we get. So that's 1 level. What level did you say? Wow, 1 each. Not bad. Okay. So the types of ships that you have in your group from bombardment really make an impact. I think having the North Carolina in here, and then all these 15-inch boys make a difference. Let's hit it again. If it went to 2 and 2, we know the answer to that one. Yeah. So this is a pretty good bombardment crew here. We look at the ammunition about to be expended. All right, one more. Should be the last one. Oh, really? Okay, it brought it down to 1 and 1. And again, you only get 3 presses of the button, so that's all you get. And we are going to do a test. And the test is, I want to send in a scout. So Fisk here, I want you to unload your crew, or actually manage your crew. I want you at night. Actually, we're going to do it during the day because we're going to pretend it's nighttime. I want you to go see what's on this. So we've landed. And that's a little sliver. I think it just registers that we've landed. But now we're going to bring them back. Because we don't want any part of that, and we're going to course out. We have to go back to rearm. Yeah, there you go. Do that, my friends. Now, could we have dropped off there? I mean, possibly. There's not an awful lot. This is starting to be a pain. I want to have these aircraft up so that we don't get snuck up on. These guys may not be in the engagement when we go into this Kingfisher, so I want to make sure that you're up just in case. It's that crazy one. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. That. So let's see what we get when we get into this. Yeah, aircraft didn't make it in. I'm looking to see if I can spot them. I'm looking specifically for ships this time because if there's zeros, that's where we still have some enemy aircraft carriers out there. Remember that. And I don't see any, so you got the penalty and you go home. I'm just gonna check this guy and say tactical, and we'll see what we get. Only 4? That's not a good little scouting mission. I'm looking for dots on the horizon. The thing about sending out a scout group of fighters, 4 fighters, is if very rarely do we come across out this far fighters in small groups like this. So these guys would be in trouble. We've already lost a group that way. The last episode part, we had a group of 4 on the scout mission, and all but 1 got shot down. So I think this is the last mission for these guys. So we're gonna RTB you. Where did you come from? I think you came from here. Let's RTB you. We may hit him on the way. Oh. So you're out safe. That's fine. Hellcats, you're okay, but we're down to 14 on this ship, which means, what do you got in here? You have a Casablanca. We may want to think about taking these 288 boys subscreens out. And to do that, we would say we need 1, 2, 3 destroyers. And a replacement light boy. Or do we want to go heavy boy? Let's see what we got over here. And we can have them meet at Peleliu. So over here, new sea. So if we wanted destroyers, so Fletchers are the newest ones we have, and we've got a bunch of them out already, but we still have a lot more we can use. So if we went 2 of you, and then we went what, CL. Have we used all these Atlantas? We have. Okay. So if we did like a Cleveland, what's your ordnance? No, I want, yeah, Atlantas. I like the Atlantis for the upgrade of anti-sub defense, but I think it's only one. Yeah, it's the only one. So maybe we do something different here. So Fletcher's Gleaves. We utilize a Gleaves, or we just go Fletcher. We're just gonna do a Fletcher. Might as well put you out there. And then we want to determine, do we want to go with another CVL? Or do we want to just go bite the bullet and say CV? We can. We have the points for it, so might as well think about upgrading. We go Essex. Bunker Hill. Good enough. And you guys are going to be the... let's see if I can find you again. So you're SCS. So you're going to be the SCS BTG RR. I'm standardizing the RR to be kind of like, it's either rest and repaired, or depending on the direction. If they're going to midway, they're going to go in release and repair. If they're going outbound, that means they're relieve and restore, if you will, ships that I'm moving out of that group. So if we go into this and we say 3 column, no. What's that fancy? Oh, it's one more ship, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's okay. We can do it this way. That's fine. I don't like circular, though. Yeah, we'll just do that. But you need to be the one in position. They should be able to defend. There's no cruisers. There's no battleships, enemy, anything against these guys. And with their air, they should be able to defend themselves perfectly fine. But we are going to spread them out a little bit. And you're going to go to Pelelu. And before you leave, manage cargo. What can we put on these destroyers? Sure, why not? Fancy dancy troops. And you guys... yeah, do that. So, yeah, we spend, we like to spend money on ships, don't we? Money, command points, whatever. So what are we going to do with the ships we're taking out of this group? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to rearm. We're probably going to reevaluate what we have on these ships, by meaning drop all the troops off at Pelelu. Yeah. And then we're going to think about who needs, well, the reason why we're doing this in the first place is because of this. The aircraft over here need to be replenished, and the only way to do that is to release and repair the ship. So you're gonna go bye-bye, and you guys, I'm gonna think about what I want to do with you. I may send, I may just send this guy by himself because there's no real danger here. It can defend itself. These guys will slow them down. If we look at the not the Bogue, but the Casablancas, they can go, let's say, I don't know, 16, 17 knots. It never gets to maximum 19, so I was hoping that was a higher number, but whatever. She's going to go home, rest and repair, and then we'll think about using her for something else later. Alright, let's keep going. Invasion Group Manila, where are you? Okay, you guys are unloading, my friend. So let's unload. Hopefully we can. See the difference? In just a night, the supplies have gone down below 3,000. We want you to launch up your aircraft, please. And you are the Invasion Group Manila. And because we have it and we can, we're going to send up our Avengers as well. And start. So we are in a 3-column, not battle line, 3-column. So we need to get back over to these guys and so the problem with these guys is that they're going to go after our carrier, aren't they? Come on, one pass, boys. One pass. One pass. Yeah. Don't hit my ships. These guys like to shoot down our planes. It's because our planes come in too fast. And they make these stupid adjustments, like they fly and give them. It's kind of like if you were fighting a boxer and the guy loves body shots, and all you did was put your forearms up in front of your face and walk into him. He's gonna just totally lay you out in the chest area, right? So, okay. Looks like we took care of those guys pretty easily. Now we need to get out of here. So let's retreat. 4 down. We've unloaded, but you guys need to get out of here. And to do that, we need to get out of here. That way. Because you guys are here, I want you guys to do something different. I want you guys to unload. And we need to get troops or supplies, because that island cannot sustain itself with that much garbage on it. We'll throw some of these guys, organizational troops, and we're gonna course you. share. While these guys get out of Dodge. And hopefully that'll work for us. Are we gonna make it out? Alright. There's only one airfield and one port there. These guys are maintaining. Ooh, look at that. So, we tried this before. Pellew Defense Force, what do you got on you? The Indiana. I'm going to get a little crazy here, and I'm going to say, Indiana, I want you to go after these guys. So, why are we doing this? We're doing this strictly because... Actually, we kind of want to use you guys, but... No, we're going to stick to what I was doing before. Pellew Defense Force, Indiana, I want you to split. Split. And this is, I'm doing this strictly for somebody that commented, and I think you know who you are. We have to make sure that we can keep an eye on this guy, so we're going to pee. And let's get our group going. I also want to send out a scout to cover this guy because we don't want to lose him. Last time we did this, we lost him. So we're gonna send out a scouty plane. Just one. We're gonna send him with nothing because we don't want him to participate outside of keeping an eye, and we're gonna have him go directly here, and then once we find him again, we're going to stay next to him because it's gonna take a while for this Indiana to get up here. And in fact, we're gonna go straight, and let's see what direction this guy's going. I think he's heading south. No, east, straight east. Okay, so about there. Alright, so now it's your job to go and maintain on this guy. And we're early enough in the day, we should be able to do this. Indiana, I need you to get up here and do this. One ship against 5. Now, here we are. We want you to maintain. I want this guy in your preview the whole time. Do not lose track. And we have until 1900 to make this happen. Hopefully that's enough time to get there. He's a fast battleship. He should be able to handle this. He's coming down towards us, I think. Yeah? Are you? Is that the smartest direction for you to go, my friend? Probably not. Let's do that. I think I just screwed up by doing that. Let's do this differently. And you need to go directly up this way. So hopefully we can hit him. Where are you? Where are you? That's total wank. You're not allowed to do that, my friend. I have a I think he, you know, that shouldn't happen. So let's see what happens here. Come on, chase him down. We want to introduce you to some big bad boy guns. Come on, how do you not spot him? So it seems to be a timer. There's like a 30-minute timer with these guys. We've lost him. Now, how did that happen? I don't know. We'll have to see. He fell into the black hole and disappeared. How do we have him boxed in here and he's totally, we can't find him now? So we're gonna run this way. And if we can't get him there, we're going home. And that's unfortunate. Keep an eye over here for red. Come on. Spot something. So air operations available. Let's put up a scout and so I want this guy to go this way. And we're going to send up another one. No ship selected. Was only one ship in the group. And yeah, that shouldn't be a thing. I want you to go this way because something tells me this guy ran for the hills. And the third one is going to go the southern route. So let's go this way. Not the greatest screen, but we're going to see if we can find him. And if we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. We're supposed to be having Pelelu with some scouty boys. Don't want you to have bombs. I want you to be scouting this. We're just kind of trying to locate this boy, and he doesn't seem to want to be found. Send out one more. We're gonna head north because I have a feeling he said, "Oh, we were seen," and he just ran home. So maybe he's already gone north. So let's go straight north. We're gonna just go up here and down. So 1760. Close enough. Do that. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't do much about this failed mission unless we spot him. I'm going to say, unfortunately, that's a fail. We'll try again another time, but it just seems to me like there's not much else I could have done. We had a scout over him. He was right there. He timed out a couple times, and that stinks. So it kind of is what it is. It's not the greatest picture in the world, but she's going home with her tail between her legs. I tried. I'm sorry. All right, let's go to the morning and see what we find. But the thing is that if that guy decides to come somewhere else, yeah, they're not gonna be very successful in that group. So Indiana, I want you to course here, right there, and Peleliu Defense Force, I want you to go back over here as well, so that we can actually form you up. With all this clutter, who knows what the heck they will merge into. So once they get there, they should be able to merge. So we take Indiana, merge you into the Peleliu group. And now you guys, yeah, just go back here. You do that. Manila Defense Force. We need you guys to rearm, don't we? Are you close enough to rearm? You are. Yorktown, you're good. You guys slow everybody down. I think we need to Fletcherize you guys as well. So let's course you in over here. I'm thinking we need to bring in some big boy ships. Renown is okay. Slow as a dog. But I think we need to bring in... So we have one of you. Wait. Let me think. So you're damaged. You're damaged. So if we take you out, you guys, all of you, and we split you. Can we unload everything from you, please? Alright, let's do this once we get there. Alright, unload everything. Get all that stuff off of you. Look at you, hurting for fuel. So if we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of you guys, you're gonna have, these guys are gonna sit. And then we take you and we split you off. We only got 126 command points right now. But the problem is I want you guys to go do something different. These guys are okay, but Peleliu Defense Force, you got room for one more. I'm gonna send them home. I would probably keep San Francisco maybe to defend Peleliu, but yeah, I'm gonna rethink this, and you guys are gonna go dry docky baby, which is you're gonna course here. Yeah. And then once we get the command points, we'll think about fixing the Manila Defense Force, which a lot of bing bang bang over here. Maybe we can send you and it would be okay. Maybe Hong Kong is needing of a reminder, and on the way back hitting Formosa, maybe. Let's do that. Let's send you guys off to do some bad things. Renown is kind of a light ammo shooter, 15-inch shells, but you know, we're gonna keep her for now. What's your formation look like? Yeah, I'm good with that. Yorktown, you have. Are you off to Yorktown? You are. Okay. So you have your aircraft. So let's send you to Hong Kong to finish that sucker off, and then we'll probably hit Formosa or Kaohsiung on the way back. So we can do this way. Yeah, you go that way. Do that. Let's use some ammo. Let's put some hurt on people and make it work for us while we wait. All right, so these guys need to get their aircraft up. So the U.S. invasion group. So let's see what we got over here. These look like torpedo planes coming in. We can really make it exciting and send up our Avengers as well. I want these guys to be depth chargey boys as well, just in case. So we're going to send them up with depth charges. And I want them to be over the U.S. invasion group. But we will use them in the engagement. So we are on 3 column. We're going to turn away from where I think they're heading to us. I think they're coming from this direction. Or this direction maybe, but turning this way gives them our tail. So we have Hutching, Stanley, and Pringle. Ideally, we'd probably use them some other way, but we're going to send them to do their business. Aircraft should cover us. Let's just be clear of that. So I want these Avengers to have their thingy on before we do our attack. And these guys have an internal bomb bay door with their depth charges. So we're probably not going to be able to see them attack, but we kind of want them to do. Look at how close they made it in. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you're not in a good position to start your torpedo attack, my friend. Don't hit my ships, though. Come on, man. This guy gets his torpedo off. It's kind of aggravating. Okay, be a hero, my friends. There we go. No torpedoes. Yeah, sometimes the aircraft don't want to do what you'd think they would do, but it's unfortunate. Attacking 4. Wow. Didn't even see you guys. What are you doing, my friend? Are you distracting the pilot? Is that your goal? And you're getting shot down. Shoot him. Yeah, we lost a fighter when we never should have. That kind of bothers me. Don't like it when that happens. It's one of those kind of things where you really can't do anything about it. They were in the book I've told you about before, the ship that held the line, story of the Hornet, USS Hornet carrier. You know, everybody talks about the Doolittle raid and all sorts of stuff, but that book talks about real life things that nobody talks about, like sea trials with these fighters, pilots. They come out of school, they learn, and then they have to sea trial. They have to learn how to land on an aircraft carrier, because when they're training, they do that on land. And they do that by marking the carrier dimensions on a landing strip at wherever they're getting their training from. So they have wind direction and speed, and they say you got to be off the deck at a certain period on the runway. And all that's kind of neat. Think about how do these guys actually train, and what kind of experience did they have, and things like that. But then you hear about, and in the book it tells about sea trials when the Air Wing came aboard, and 6 of 11 aircraft crashed. Either they crashed on takeoff and went into the water, or they crashed on landing and, you know, broke the aircraft. Maybe didn't die. You know, we're talking about diving, you know, kamikaze style into the carrier, but maybe they broke their wing, or they crushed their landing gear, or they had their flaps on, or something went wrong, mechanical error on the aircraft. all that kind of stuff happened pretty regularly. And nobody thinks about that. Everybody thinks, oh, these pilots were fully trained and they just kind of, it's a very easy thing to do, take off from an aircraft carrier in World War II. No, there were a lot of the reasons why it's not an easy thing, and it's documented in many places. And the ship that held the line was really the first time I ever realized how dangerous it was. Now, what do you think about the pilots when they crashed into the water trying to launch off the deck? Well, they picked him up that same day, dried him off, and put him in another plane. And they went and did it again. But maybe this time they were successful and they launched. Now, they didn't just give free planes out to these guys and let them do whatever the hell they wanted. If you found that this guy couldn't make it, couldn't do it, yeah, he never probably saw an aircraft again. He probably was delegated to a office job. But that didn't happen very often because these guys actually did make it. Most of the times when they went into the drink, they went off the end of the aircraft carrier to launch, fly, because there was no catapults really in this day. Brakes on, full throttle, flaps where they're supposed to be, and then let go of the brakes. That's how they took off. Slowly inching their way up the flight deck until they got the speed enough and the wind underneath their wings till they lifted off the deck. But if you didn't have your settings right, maybe the flaps were broken or one side was broken and it took you off to the side, you lost your weren't at the proper airspeed, or wind speed wasn't good, didn't have the RPMs out of your engine, you went right into the water. And these guys, a lot of these guys survived this, got right back on the ship, into another aircraft, maybe not even after a shower, maybe just wet, and then got into another aircraft. And it's documented in this book, which I tend to believe. But that's pretty amazing, today, of how these things work. So let's get out of here. I don't know what brought that out. I just had to speak my mind, I guess, on something. So you are going in, and you're going to land at Haiphong and drop. See how there's no supplies here? That's a bad thing. So these guys are coming in, and let's see if we can get them in there. Hello, cargo. Pretty sure I did that before. Nice balance now. Let's see what we got. See, because we have more supplies now, all of a sudden it's a bigger deal. We seem to be able to manage better. I want to move these guys out. We're going to have them come over here. So that when the day comes up, this last airfield doesn't launch. Well, even if they do, that's fine. Alright, so we're safe. We're going to have this be the staging area, so we're going to put a P there until this is taking over. And if we need more supplies, we're going to bring them over. We should have these guys getting ready to go in. So let's get all these guys on course to the place to get supplies from. want you to course over as well. And that should do you. So I want these guys to load up at least one group with supplies. Actually, no, we're gonna go even over here. We want to be ready for the Manila invasion. So this is where our Manila supplies are from. We're utilizing them for Haiphong, and after that probably Hong Kong, so we can go boom ba boom. So we want everybody to be full mission ready going over there. So let's do that, and we're gonna go troops, supplies, troops, supplies. I'm not gonna go engineering this time. We're gonna go supplies. We are gonna go fuel. And then over here, we're going to go supplies all the way around. The reason for that is we want these guys to be able to leave Haiphong with an airfield and with supplies over troops in quantity. So now we're going to send you to here. Because once we finish loading these guys up, we want them to go as a group, not individually. So let's manage cargo again. And again, same thing. Troops, supplies, troops, supplies. We will take fuel. I will take an engineering on you. Why not? And then we're going to go troop G's on these guys. And we want you to muster with the other group right there. And the last group, 3. Same difference. And we're going to go troops, supplies, troops, supplies. And this one is going to be another engineering and fuel. And then we're going to go troops over here. And you guys are going to go muster with them as well. Truck Defense Force. Are you kidding? We have not seen truck be involved in anything in quite a long time, let me tell you. So we are going to have up, let's go truck, and we're going to say, I want you guys to be over Truck Defense Force. Where the hell are you in this list? There you go. And then we want to go back here to truck, and we're going to say, I think there might be a sub here. Again, if there's nothing, we're going to go with the ship option. And I want you guys to do depth charges. And I want you over Truck Defense Force. So we're going to begin and see what we have. I don't see anything. Let's see if we can get our sonars working. And we are in something formation. We're going to form up. Look around for torpedoes in the water, because there are an awful lot of submarines around. We could very easily be nabbed by a submarine. I kind of want you to slow down, and we're going to turn you. So we do have aircraft in the air, an awful lot of them. I want the mariners to spread, form up, get on the deck, speed up, and I want you to head this way. This group, I want to be on a more direct route. Let's go this way. Fighters, we get a little, so you have depth charges on you, but you don't seem to have sonar, or do you? So this is a, oh, okay. So we're going to cease, everyone. Make sure they're ceasing. Stop. Emerald. Warramunga. So I think we'll be able to get your engagement you were talking about. You know who you are. And we are going to send you full tilt. And this is not a fast battleship, so I apologize. So range, of course, should be off our nose. There they are. Speed this up. We want to shoot, don't we? So we're going to dump some AP on this guy and see if we can cause some damage. That's going to come from our frontal gunnies. And they're going to turn this way to do that. So here you are. Let's see what these big boys can do here. It's only going to be the... Well, yeah, that's the thing. And we're going to let these big old guns expend themselves on on the ship. One more shot in. We have them on spot. Hit that right beforehand. So what's the status over here on these guns here? Are we shooting at one? We are. So you should be in trouble. So what kind of accuracy are we getting here? 83%. Kind of want you guys to maybe form up in tighter. We're not in any danger. You're doing a rocky raccoon over here. So you should be the one we're targeting. I don't like that we can't see the other ships in the group. That's god-awful. Very bad. Zero solution? Really? So they're going 16 and we're going 17. So that's the best we can do. So all we're gonna do is chase this guy down. I want you to cease or hold your fire for a minute. This solution is not going to get better. Just not. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a mass break. And I want Talbot to go this way at best speed. Chase him down. We wanted to do one thing. We are unable to do the one thing. And we're going to have to reevaluate. Because this old battleship is so slow, we are going to actually turn her to get all of our guns on target. She's got the distance and the range. What's the range of this ship? 40,000 yards, and secondaries 17. So we're out of range for the secondaries. So basically it's the big guns that we're going to be shooting. So if we go over here and we look, are we in angle of attack? We are. These guns are going around. And then we're going to get a broadside here. We're at 99. I want these guys to be involved in this as well. So we're going to straighten out here. And we're actually going to slow the ship down. Wait until these guns are all lined up. 97, 99. Going for the the big old, this guy here. Let's go to Tennessee, and we are gonna have a show of, oh my god, oh my god. So wait for it. Feeling stupid waiting for this. I hope I hit the right thing. As soon as I take my finger off the picture, it's gonna shoot. Look at the rock. Alright, we didn't do something right. Of course. Of course. Why are you shooting at number 2? Well, we send off a round at this guy, which I still want. So we're waiting for the solution to come back again. We're gonna try and do this. You know, this is a thing that's happening. It's so we use our scout planes to keep them in radar. That might help with our solutions. I make these patterns because the aircraft will fly out of the engagement area and leave the engagement. Let's take off spot and do a shooty shoot. See if we can hit this guy. Looks like this guy got hit. Let's see if we can get a hit on this guy. Now, once the other ships catch up, what are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna send them on all shooty, bang bang, and let them wreck this fleet. That was a horrible shot. We have to be careful with the amount of ammunition we use. Not really, but we kind of do. Just a hit would do the job. When we get 99%, we change to narrow. Let's get these guys involved. And you shoot at you. Do your thing. What kind of rounds we got? 500. You got a lot of rounds. So let's at will you. Emerald, I want you to at will as well. This guy doesn't have a lot of rounds at all. We're gonna put him on spot at will. Sure. And you are pretty useless as well. That's why we have you in this group. But we're gonna have you at will too. Everybody's shooting at the same ship. Don't like that. Looks like she took a hit. And is she done? Yeah. Only one hit, really. Tennessee, what are you doing now? At will you, and have you do your thing. It's only 3 ships. Only 2 ships, really. So I kind of want you guys all to be shooting at this dude. So stop, shoot at this one. We'll just let them do their deal. And you're shooting at Arunta. Should be done here shortly. Yeah, my friend, that'll do. So accuracy is the key here. It's how accurate are you? And again, we're using a older class battleship. We're not using the fast class battle or fast traveling battleship. So Tennessee's now going after 3. So we're talking I don't know why he wasn't shooting. So this is going to get ugly really quick for this ship, and I'm all for it. This guy has no business. He should have lowered his flag. Send up a flare. And surrender the ship to these forces. We would be glad to bring this ship into Peleliu and have it as just another asset. We'd probably turn it into a prison barge after taking all the supplies off of it. These are supplies. We've already sunk the troop ship. I don't know what the hell they were planning on doing, but bad call on their part. Those are way off. So if we go and look at some of the ships here, this guy, yeah, he's a coastal water protector. This guy is more of a blue water boat. Are you not shooting? Yeah, he's done, so that's good. So we got everybody done. Let's get everybody back over and form up. So, Tennessee status. You have 420 AP, only 6 HE. Yeah. What's your status, guns? You have some HE. So 550 is what you should have, and you have 472. So 70 rounds. You're doing pretty good. You got an awful lot of rounds you can use. Emerald, you're looking low. But you have more guns, so it kind of means that you can still shoot. It's more of a rapid fire like in Atlanta. For a destroyer, I believe. And you're doing pretty good as well. So yeah, we're gonna all rearm, but yeah, I would say pretty well done. And that's how we get rid of those boys. Three command points, no damage, just some ammunition expended, and why they send those out for us, I don't know. Wait a minute, you are, yeah. Truck. Yeah, you're gonna sit because we don't have a level 3 over here. 2. Maybe we need to fix that. What do we got over here? Pompeii, sup. Maybe we need to think about doing something with you. Do we want to put a level 3 over here? How close are we to doing that? It would deplete all the supplies over here. I don't think we're going to see that again, but I think that's the group that was over here. And we lost, and they made their way all the way over there. So one thing we can do is, let's first go to Manila. Manage your cargo. Yeah, why would you be where I want you to be every time? Every time it's starting to get a little annoying. You're gonna go over here, and Langley, you're good. Okay, so let's hit this button again. There we go. So we want to basically take some fuel. That's why we came over here, to get the fuel. These guys slowed the whole group down, but okay. And you guys are going to nah, I'm not sending you to Manila. You're gonna come over here to truck and drop off over there. So I want to, let's manage cargo again, because I want to do this. We're gonna break Peleliu a little bit. Yep. And with that, we're gonna go over here and up this base to a level 3. if we can. We might take a different trip, but that's what we're going to do. And you guys, truck defense force, I think there's nothing in our way, so you might as well come over here and rearm in the meantime. So what does that do for this location? I want to take you guys and course you over here. Protect the box. And yeah, they have depth charges. I don't think you can bomb with depth charges ships anyways, but we'll be able to spot them. Wildcats, you guys can do this as well. And yeah, hopefully we'll carry that on the next day. Let's see if he goes again. He does. Okay, so now he's going to continue his path. So you can protect this entryway into truck while the defense force is gone. Is it risky? Kind of, but in this late part of the game, the danger is pretty low. So it looks like we have all these guys over here. So what am I doing? See how there's a gap here? It's kind of hard to put them really together if they're not all there. So we're making a central point that I can have them right next to each other so that when I do send them, they go together as a group. I want them as a group so that they can cover each other. So watch how they merge and be all like on one ship. See how they're all together like this? Now I can send them. Let's remove this, and we're gonna say, you guys are all going. It looks like Haifeng is ours now. We're gonna wait until this red goes away before we try to utilize any air. I think if we hit the air now, it doesn't let us. Well, it's after dark, so okay. Let's get over to this muster point. Actually, you can go away. And we want you to course over to here. And let's bring over all three of these to the star. And this is a muster location for invasion of Hong Kong. So what we'll do is we'll land everything and then even out for invasion. Let's get Manila 3. And you guys be right there. And we're going to go to the morning because this has been a long one. 2 hours. Now, I don't know if I've given hints away, but I'm expecting some heavy storms here. So, what's to say about that? Let's take a look and see these bad boys. The deal here is that you know, there's a chance I may not be able to put out a video for a couple days. If you do see another video tomorrow, being Tuesday, these are all, I post them as soon as I record them. So tomorrow, if I don't post another video, you know that I'm probably experiencing some power outages. Other than that, I don't think it will be that bad where I live. But we are right in the line of a thing, and I'm not worried, but there are a lot of people worried around where I live, and yeah, just you know, let's hope that nothing bad happens to anybody, and it can be a normal rainstorm for us where I live, and that the people that are in a more treacherous area, that nothing happens bad to them, and hopefully everybody becomes safe, because it's a real thing getting ready to happen here in the next couple hours. But where I am, I see no rain. Clouds look kind of dark, but yeah. So I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I gave you what I could. We did kind of do the battleship supply group thing. It didn't probably turn out the way you expected it to be, because I didn't use fast battleships. I tried, but we lost them in the dark. So which would happen. That would be a thing that would happen. Now what wouldn't happen is that they wouldn't be protected in any way. Ships like that usually had protection, if not nearby in the fleet itself. They would not attack a deep location like Truck, for example. They would attack something nearby or bolster another location like Manila. So we should be seeing all sorts of supply ships going into Manila, but we don't. I don't see any of that happening. The last thing before I say goodbye and we leave this, I just remembered. Let's coordinate that well before I get out, and that is, you have done nothing forever. The problem with this group, with this ship, is he doesn't submerge. Finback over here, herring. But the recommendation was to put Surkoff in the Donks Devils group. The problem is these guys go underwater during the day, and they don't get randomly attacked. This guy takes probably twice as long to go under the water. But we're gonna abandon this location and send him over here for you, and you know who you are. You're gonna sit with the herring, and we're gonna see if you can be utilized a little better. Finback, I want you to exchange and come over here, and let's see if we can make a pattern for you that's valid. Squirrely, okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah. These guys are almost at the point where they need to rearm, but they have all their torpedoes, so we're going to let them go. But with that, we're going to leave it, and it's been over 2 hours. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.